It's got to be him, huh?
Uh-oh.
There he
It's got to
is.
be him.
That's him. Sean.
Hey, what's up?
There.
No, this ain't Hoop.
That ain't Hoop. What's the
ain't
matter
Hoop.
with you?
Oh, is Tommy?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? How's
What?
it going, Tom?
Good.
Oh,
How
you
are
white
you?
guys
You
sound
sound
alike.
the same.
Huh?
You guys sound the same.
Easy, bud. Easy.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I can't complain. Life's good, you know?
How's the Arizona weather?
Oh, man. I got it back going when it's going to hit 90. It almost did today.
Oh,
It was
poor
like
guy.
80-something.
That sucks.
Wow.
So I ain't complaining.
So what are you doing these days? You said you just got out of work. What are you doing now?
I work with a group of kids out on, it's called Gila Reservation.
Okay.
A group of native kids. They're like 10 siblings, a couple of cousins. But, you know, they live at a reservation with their grandma, and their home life is all kinds of messed up. But
You're putting
I
them
work
on the
with
right.
them, taking them to school, and what's that?
You're putting them on the right path, huh?
Trying to.
Attaboy.
You know,
Telling them some of the old
they're good
stories.
kids. Say it again?
Tell them some of the old stories.
Oh, they're not ready for those. They're not ready. They're too young.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you know? You know Matt Tanner? You remember Matt?
Who's that?
Matt Tanner, one of my
Matt
Mid Valley
Tanner.
guys.
It's all right. Not a big name.
I don't know if he was around when you were here coaching on staff. He
It
definitely wasn't
sounds
playing.
familiar.
No, he was.
Sounds familiar. I don't know, though.
I compare him a lot to you. A lot to
Yeah?
you. Yeah, yeah.
In what ways?
What you graduated when, right? Oh
9.
09.
09? When were you,
Yeah.
Matt?
13.
13. Okay, so you're only 4 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much every way, I think. A little bit. Except how would I?
I don't think he would have been going to Carbondale.
Right,
he wouldn't have been going to Carbondale that day.
I told these guys the Carbondale story when you called me and asked for makeup.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been doing that.
I hope not. Only an idiot would do that.
You know Hooper though, right?
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Give me your best recollection of Hooper.
I don't think he recollects any times he was ever with me, honestly. We spent a lot of time together.
Gosh. I'm trying to remember the first time I met Hooper. It was either in Ocean City, Maryland, or
Oh boy.
maybe I was in the basement of your house, Hooper.
could have been. We used to throw some
Some sodas back, right?
some family friendly parties in my basement back in the collegiate days. You know what I mean?
Good times.
That's awesome.
Nothing better than those days when Langan and them had that apartment over on, where was it? On
Linden Street. Yep.
Yeah. Those
Fantastic.
guys were nuts.
Yeah, I told.
Those guys were. Those
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So Matt Tanner, what year did he graduate? What do you got him there?
Yeah, he's here. He's the
Another one that asked you if you told him any stories.
yeah.
What year did you graduate?
2013.
2013. What positions did you play?
I wasn't a good quarterback and safety.
Well, Tom ruined your quarterbacking career.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have a right shoulder anymore
Why do you
because
say
of Tom.
that?
That's not true, bud.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
that, Bobman.
All right. Yeah.
What happened with it? What you hurt your shoulder?
Yeah, Tom told me I was okay. Can't even pick up a football now.
You know what, Tommy was the first one to introduce me to any kind of physical therapy or anything. I remember coming down to Tommy's office. I don't know. I was probably like 15, 16. And he's like, "Oh, get on this foam roller," and it cracked like every freaking vertebrae in my back. I was like, "This is amazing." And I was down in that office every day after that. Wasn't I, Tom?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the student trainers, though.
What do you mean, student trainer?
Yeah.
I don't know what he means
I
by
don't
that
remember any
either.
student trainers.
Yeah. He was going there for your expertise, man.
Right.
Bob, can you give me one of your best West Side stories when you guys had that powerhouse when you guys were running the league a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, you talking about high school days?
Absolutely. I want to know like one of the good like football stories.
A good football story. Jeez, I don't know, man. There was a lot of good teams that, I came up playing with and the guys I saw. I think I started playing varsity when I was in 7th grade. Tom, you were there, right? I started playing freshman in 7th grade. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I started as a freshman on varsity, but in 7th grade I started playing freshman football. I think, Tommy, you came shortly after that.
I was there with you for your sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember seeing like I don't know, who was it? Kulik. What was his name?
Yeah. Pat Kulik?
Adam Donahue.
Oh, okay. What year were those guys? Were those
players.
guys seniors when you were a freshman?
I was in 7th grade. I think they were seniors. And when I was a freshman, my brother was a senior.
Anthony was a senior? Then?
Yeah. So who was in that class? I don't know. Asa Lucas.
With
Mark
Anthony?
Bidwell. Yeah. Tom Oganowski.
Okay.
Tommy Oganowski was a great
He was a good
football player,
tailback,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember we were running hills. Coach D had us running hills after a loss or something. And Tommy was coming up on 1,000 yards or something like that. And we were running hills, and we all had to yell Oganowski or something. We were yelling at the top of the hill. And I was just like, oh, my gosh. And that was the first time I was like, this is crazy. Like, it's really about these guys out here doing their thing. And, dude, my freshman year, we went 7-3, didn't make the playoffs. That was crazy. That was probably the best team that I played on. McGloin was a sophomore, first-year starting quarterback. Hubie Graham started on that team. No,
That's the year.
Graham didn't start on that team, did he?
That's the year Hubie got hurt that time, right?
Did he get hurt?
As a sophomore?
I remember he got hurt as a sophomore, yeah, he did get hurt as a sophomore. He didn't get hurt his junior year, I don't think.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. There was a whole bunch of fun times.
Speaking of Dallas, our boys are playing Dallas tomorrow in the basketball playoffs. Yeah, relax, Coop. I'm getting there.
All right.
Isn't Dallas? Who'd you throw that stiff arm on that time? You absolutely abused that kid. That was Dallas, wasn't it?
Dallas. That was awesome.
But
that was
fun,
awesome.
Man.
Yeah, he picked this kid up like he was horizontal.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Going up the
There's
sideline.
Like LT?
Stiff arming somebody to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he ran the ball like Walter Payton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It would have been fun to watch you, man.
Yeah, ended up hurt, just like you, man.
I mean, I would have juked you out, but
Same trainer, unbelievable.
This guy was hurt every week.
Yeah. Sean, I have a question for you, right? So, hanging around you West Siders during my college years, a big topic of debate was, was Ryan Noon potentially a better quarterback than Matt McGloin? I'm just, you were on the field. That's, what I heard mostly from Ryan, that he definitely should have been starting over Matt McGloin. What are your thoughts on that?
You got some nerve really asking me that. Wasn't it Noon that was like walking through the daisies? Who said that? Coach Bailey or something?
Bailey. Oh no.
I don't know. Didn't you hear that story, Tom?
No. With Bailey?
Yeah, I think they were watching film and I don't know. It was a run play and Noon was like walking through the daisies. Somebody said.
That was definitely a line that we got back in our day. That Bailey stole. I'll give you one. Speaking of Bailey, you don't follow him on face. You're not friends with him on Facebook, are you?
No, I don't have Facebook.
Okay, Bailey's down in Florida these days. He ended up at the Super Bowl, right? He got tickets to the Super Bowl, and he was doing one of those. They have all those like fan experience things. Bailey tried running a 40-yard dash.
Oh God.
He got into a stance. Came out of the stance. He made about 3 yards right on his face.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
I actually have another good.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, I got another good story. So this was, I'm going to say sophomore year of college, maybe freshman. I don't know. West Siders, I started getting into their turkey bowl. I forget where they used to play it. So Thanksgiving, wake up, 9 a.m., trying to get a game. It was a little tough to get people. Tackle, right? They play tackle. That was a good idea.
You didn't play turkey
No,
football
we're-
tackle
yeah,
with this guy, did you?
I'm getting there. So this is while Sean is at Maine, right? Division I school. I see him walking down the hill. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, he's playing? I'm like, I ain't trying to get tackled by Sean. Are you kidding?
Talking about that time in the snow, Hooper.
Yeah. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I never played football in my life. This kid's playing Division I right now. What are we doing?
I don't think we played very long.
No, because no one wanted to get tackled by you. Noon's like, let's play two-hand touch. Yeah.
I wasn't holding back.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're yelling at Capwell, like, I'm going to tackle you. Like, I'm getting you, Dan. I'm getting you. Like, Jesus.
I mean, these are kids you grow up with since you're freaking in second grade, first and second grade. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not holding back on you guys. This is what we used to do all the time.
I'm putting you into the ground.
I'm hurting you.
Yeah. And I'm just a new guy coming in. I'm like, I don't want any part of this. Get away. We saw my athletic endeavors
Those
the other
were good
day.
times, though, man.
Yeah. Most of them we can't talk about on this podcast, but we had plenty of good times, dude. Plenty.
I don't think you want to talk about any of those times, though.
No.
A lot of times I'd rather forget.
Yeah.
Tommy could attest to that.
Yeah.
Pickles, old Pickles here?
Good old Tommy Pickles.
Oh, Bob, man.
You should tell him that story that you told us about. What was it, the scrimmage, the try scrimmage?
Yeah, didn't you bow out of that scrimmage up at Crestwood? Got yourself in a...
What are you talking about?
Yeah. What are you talking about? You scrapped it up a little bit.
Time to call it a
Man, I
day.
have no idea what you're talking about.
He laid it out to us very eloquently. He's like, he came up, put his arm around me. He was like, yep, I'm about done here. Pickles, I'm about done here.
Oh,
I'm like,
goodness.
yeah, sounds like Sean.
What was your most remembered game in high school?
Playing?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Most remembered game. Got to be a Bell game, right?
Yeah. Your junior year?
Did Scranton have some good teams back then, too?
Yeah, man. They had some good teams. It had to be my first Bell game, freshman year. We won like 40-something, 30-something. It was a good game.
Yeah.
It was, oh, my goodness. But that Lakeland game that year, too, was ridiculous. My freshman year was crazy, man.
Didn't you make a big
We played
tackle in
lot
that
of good
game?
teams. In Lakeland, I had a tackle in overtime.
Right.
There was a huge write-up and everything. But
They probably would add that for
Man.
Bitsky kid, right? I went to Pitt.
I have no idea.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
DN, tight end, I think. Went to Pitt.
I'm not sure. When we played Pottstown or Potts, who did we play?
Oh,
Pottsville?
Pottsville up at Valley View.
Our sophomore year,
Yeah.
that running back was really ridiculous.
That kid was
man.
good.
That was a great game. Remember, I dislocated my thumb
Yeah. Yeah.
right at the end of the game, man.
Uh-huh.
I was like almost delusional.
That's
I came over laughing. I was like, look at my finger.
you remember the shot you took at DV?
Oh, man.
You thought you were on
Not
Neptune.
really.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah. I had to take his helmet off him.
I
Next-
remember we were.
He was laying on
I
the
think
ground.
we were going in to score. I think we were driving to score like right before half or something.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember what happened after that.
Yeah, you got messed up.
But yeah, I think that was like my first documented concussion.
First documented one.
Yeah.
All the other ones, they were just like, we'll forget about them, right?
I ended up with a total of like 6 documented concussions. 4 of them, like 3 or 4 of them, within a 2-year span.
Wow.
Did you document all of them?
No, they were at Maine, weren't they?
Oh,
Yeah,
up in Maine.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I was medically disqualified 2012, 2013.
That conversation probably went real well.
What do you mean
Dude,
I
I'm
can't play
sitting-
anymore?
I remember how it all unfolded. It was ridiculous. So, I mean, I won't get into all the details because it gets really crazy.
It's for,
But I
it's
was
for
getting-
another day.
But I don't want to make excuses for myself. But I was screwing around.
Hmm.
I was going to class. I was skipping classes. I was all concussed and trying to practice and getting my bell rung every day. And I'm sitting there. The coach is like, I can't have you on the team right now. You're not going to class. This, that, and the third. You got to see the doctor, or you got to go home, pretty much. Because this is all taking place after, I don't know if you guys know the whole story with Jovan Belcher, but he was a guy who graduated from UMaine, played in the league for a couple of years with the Chiefs, and he ended up committing suicide in front of the facility and everything. I don't remember what year it was exactly, but I got the feeling that
They were nervous. They didn't
the
want
coaches-
another one of those happening.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was like, you got to go home or you got to see the doctor. And I'm sitting there with the doctor, and he's like, you have to make a decision here. There's life after football. I see you doing good things. And I was like, I'm ready to die on the field. And they wrote my medical
There it is.
disqualification that day.
There it is.
I'm ready to go, man.
They wrote, "Yep, you're disqualified." Yep.
Yeah. So,
That sums it up.
I mean, looking back, it was a hell of a ride I had there, man. I had my chance to be in front of scouts, and I played amongst some really great talent, dude. But, in the end of the day, I didn't take care of me. I didn't take care of my mental health, and I wasn't being held accountable for anything. So, definitely, that's what I'm trying to show now and impart on these kids that I'm working with, and
That's
I'm
awesome to
involved
hear.
with a couple of leagues out here. And what's that?
That's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah. I try to teach them what not to do because I'm an expert at that. So.
But you said you played with some pretty great players. Who would you say was like one guy that kind of stuck out to you? You were just like, "There's no way they should be on this field with me right now. They're above everybody else."
Oh man, there was a whole bunch of guys.
If you had to give me a top 5,
5.
top 3, top 5, give me the numbers, man. He said there's a lot.
If I'm just thinking about Maine guys specifically,
Okay.
guys I played with, Trevor Costin, Jerron McMillan, Kendall James, Darlos James, all those guys. That was our secondary.
Okay.
I came in with Darlos and Kendall. Kendall was drafted, I think, to the Vikings in the 5th or 6th round. He's not in the league anymore, but 3 out of the 4 of our D-backs went to the league. Our 2 safeties, one of them played for the Packers for like 3 or 4 years, but these guys were ridiculous, man. Like, I remember a guy named Arthur Motes. He played for JMU, I think. He was a defensive end, like a freak. He was I would compare him to like a James Harrison, like 5'10", 6 foot maybe, like 240, 250, just all muscle, fast.
Yeah.
Play for the Eagles?
Explosive off the edge, crazy. I don't know. There was a bunch of guys, dude.
Chris Krawczyk.
Krawczyk's always an answer. Krawczyk's always the key. Oh man!
listen,
But
I
there was
felt like
nothing better than playing against Hubie, dude. At Pittsburgh, Krawczyk was there. You made me think about it. But yeah, I got concussed that game. That was fun though.
Had a blast.
It was good.
You guys played in Pittsburgh that time, right?
Yeah. We played them tough too. I think it was like 35-28 at the end or something like that.
Yeah.
It might have not been that close, but
You guys played. I can't remember this final or anything like that, but I thought you guys played well when we came down to, or when we came up to see you play up at the Dome against Syracuse. That was what?
Yeah, that was a great game.
That was what? Was that your freshman year? Freshman, maybe
That was
sophomore.
my freshman year.
Freshman?
Yeah. We had Landis Williams. He was a great receiver. But yeah, I think we were tied up at half, like 13-13. And then they ended up pulling away in the second half. But that was a lot of fun, man.
Andre was one of your coaches up there, right?
Incredible. Who's that?
Andre?
Andre Drummond? Yeah. No, not
Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
Andre. Andre.
Why can't I think of his?
What was his name?
I can't think of his last name right now.
Was it Coach Carter? Was it Carter?
No,
I'm thinking of a different coach.
no, he was a wideout at Syracuse when I was up there.
Yeah, this is gonna bug me now because
Yeah.
I remember asking you about him, right?
Yep.
Damn, I
Yeah.
can't think of his name, but yeah, I
He
think
was a good dude.
he went to I think he ended up going to, I don't know where he went, but a bunch of coaches from Maine ended up going to Yale and to the NFL. But
Nice.
man, I saw some really great talent. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience playing at that level. Tommy knows all about that life.
Oof.
Yeah, you're showing us highlights of him 2 rows behind the Indiana bench. He's like, there I am, point me out. There I am.
Yep.
All right, man.
I found myself at Penn State.
What is some of the craziest stuff you saw, Tom, coming up as a trainer?
I'll tell you what. I think it was just more the, naturally, I was at Indiana, I was at Syracuse, but a lot of those guys, in both football programs, we didn't have a strong team, but there were plenty of guys on both rosters that ended up playing in the league,
Right.
and had some pretty decent careers. But I can never lose the thought of just the speed and the
Size.
the size of these guys and how fast they move and you hear people all over the place say this kid's a good athlete, that kid's a good athlete. You got no idea.
Right.
When you have 6'5", 6'6" guys at like 270, 280 running 4.3s.
Right.
You
don't see that every day.
No.
Didn't you have Antoine Randall?
Yeah, Antoine was he was a senior when I was a junior out there with the team.
He coaches with the Lions now, right?
Was he a multi-sport athlete?
Yeah, he played 3 sports out in Indiana.
Did he really?
Yeah, he came out.
Ball?
He played football. Came on with a football scholarship. He played maybe his freshman, sophomore year basketball, and then he played on the baseball team too.
Really?
He actually got drafted. He's from not far from Chicago,
Okay.
but out there in Illinois, and he got drafted by the Cubs out of high school.
Yep.
And his parents sent him to IU. His older brother played at IU.
That's crazy.
And it was one of the only schools that would let him play quarterback at the Division I level, so that's why he decided to go and play. And
he was the first time I really recognized Indiana football.
Yeah. I remember knowing I was going to Indiana. Because he broke out immediately as a redshirt freshman. He got redshirted his first year on campus. So as a redshirt freshman, he ended up breaking out immediately. And I can remember watching highlights in the cafeteria at West, of
This guy
different
going
games.
off. Yeah.
Coming up, going through. And I never thought I'd end up personally knowing him there. But he's with the Bucks right now. He just won the Super Bowl. He was on Coach Aaron's staff with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah, I want to say no because I think I feel like he's with the Lions because I was watching an interview with Dan Campbell and he mentioned him.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, he's a coach with the Tampa Bay
Yeah,
Buccaneers.
he might have, but I'm saying Dan Campbell just got hired, so he might have hired him.
Oh,
that's what
going
I'm saying.
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
going now.
since
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Super Bowl's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's crazy. Division 1, playing 3 sports, Division 1.
He's a kid.
you-
I had to tell you this story. He dunked in flip-flops. He's like 5'10".
You told me this story.
5'10" in flip-flops, comes up underneath the basket, just off of 2 feet, nice and easy, 2-hand dunk. I'm like, this ain't right.
Big time Division
You
1
know,
playing 3 sports. Now you have kids that play 1 in high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
ridiculous.
he was good. There wasn't anything he couldn't play. But he was definitely the best athlete I've ever seen, hands down.
Like personally.
Yeah, personally, right.
Anyone from West Side that you can remember that was a 3-sport athlete like that?
Like that?
Not at that level.
No, right.
obviously, but anyone that you would
That could stand out in
compare
all
him
3
to, or-
sports.
If you don't make the right choice here, you're going to be getting all types of texts from.
not just from West Side,
Yeah.
from anywhere.
Like at the high school level?
Yeah.
I'd say, I'm trying to think, to be honest. It's the only, the kid,
Did Passeri play 3?
I can't, which one?
Chase?
Chase? No. That's the problem. There's not enough guys playing 3.
Yeah, there's only like 2.
The one I'll tell you is Joe Boer's buddy, Wayne Lyden. When I was in,
He would run track.
he ran.
And then he would
he
go
was-
to the baseball
He
game.
was track, baseball, and football.
Yeah.
And he graduated the
heard
same year
about
I
him.
did from Valley View. He got drafted by the Mets. The kid was fast, real fast. Good football player. Played for Coach Bazzalia. Real good football player. They had a good team. Then he'd run the 100 in his baseball uniform and then go back into the dugout and play the baseball game. Like he flew. He probably was one of the best area athletes that I've seen firsthand. But in recent memory, honestly, there's just not anybody playing
3 sports.
3
like
sports.
That. Yeah,
Like
it's
they-
usually
like-
2 and maybe
Yeah,
running
or-
track or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll put you on the spot, Tom. Who's the best high school running back you've ever seen?
It's you, bud. I told you.
Better make the right choice, right, Bot?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
I'm not lying, and I'm not saying it because he's on the phone, but he was the prototypical West Scranton running back. I mean, when I grew up, there were guys like Sammy Egan, Jamie Lost, Duffy, all these guys, and they just ran downhill, and it didn't matter who was standing in the way.
They're coming at you.
And Sean abused people playing the game. Abused people.
It was fun.
You look forward to hitting people, Bot?
Oh, yeah. I remember, dang. What was, Freak? I don't want to call him Bubbles, but. I
Yeah,
remember
Coach Phillips. Yep.
I remember Coach Phillips
Bubbles.
used to get mad at you. Coach Phillips would get mad at me for running after people. He's like, why don't you just run away from them or step on them?
Yeah, he just go right
Yeah.
through your chest.
Yeah.
That's why I play this sport, man, was to hit people. you know?
Right. Yeah,
That
not
was
to
my
run
outlet.
away. That's easy.
But that was the best. That was the best part for me, was just being able to hit anyone I wanted.
And get away with
And
it.
It was all legal. It was all legal, man.
Right.
In between those lines, you could do whatever you want, really.
That was a great team that year, your junior year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sport game.
no, just the team you played on that
Oh,
year.
the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really great team, man.
I
That
know
was
you-
a lot of fun.
Yeah, you put those names on the board. There wasn't a weakness on the field.
I mean, I don't want to throw darts.
Go ahead, throw them.
Brandon Ward.
But let's be honest though, right? Because
Brandon Ward held his own.
yes,
and-
right.
And he did his thing, dude.
Yeah.
But, I would take, 100 Mike Garrity's.
Oh God, yeah.
Big
You
Mike.
know what I mean?
You know Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Courtright.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That team was so good. I mean, a guy like Brandon, I think he graduated with you, right?
the year before, or the year after me.
Oh, he was a year behind you?
No, I'm sorry. He was a year above me.
He graduated with Hubie and all those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
But, yo, Jason Chuff started on our defense.
Chuff.
Jason Chuff.
Chuff's cousin. Yeah.
Yep, Chuff's
Wow.
cousin.
Yeah.
Chuff's West
That
Side
was-
I
cousin.
do know Jason.
He was a scrappy little player.
He really was.
What position did he play for you guys?
He
He
played.
played nose guard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it
Fucking
chubby
hard.
back then?
No, he was tiny. Like, I mean,
Yeah, he was
compared to
small.
the rest of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, he
He
was,
was small.
Yeah,
he
you
was
got.
small, undersized.
You're gonna look small
But
on a
he,
line that has Eric
But
Shrive.
then Monticelli got moved to nose guard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Monticelli.
It
All
was
right.
Me and Courtwright,
Yeah, at
Gabriel
backer.
Gallon,
Gabe, yep.
Nuts.
Sean
Yeah,
Irving.
well,
He's
What's Gabe doing these days? Can you talk to any of these guys?
I haven't heard from Gabe in years, man.
Really?
The last time I saw him, he was like bear hugging the crap out of me or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was
in the Navy.
Navy SEAL. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That explains a
you
lot.
know, I don't know where he's at.
Right.
But no, I really stay to myself a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from a lot of guys. I have a couple people I stay in touch with, but they'll tell you I don't freaking hit up anybody.
yeah. I was upset to come to find out that you no longer had my number in the phone. It's a kick. It's a kick to the ego, boss.
Honestly, I probably do have your number, but it was easier for Tommy to text it to me
All right.
than to go search. It's in the archive somewhere.
Okay.
You know,
He's just
Yeah,
he's
I
such
know.
a nice guy. He's just
Yeah.
I
Listen,
I
I'll
switch phones like I switch underwear, Cooper. You know.
probably lose them.
it's because you break him.
Yeah. I'll say that about all the
I'm
West
half
Side,
a breaking.
all those West Side
What'd you
guys. I said, I'll say that about like all you guys that went Division One. Oh, like I've hung around with all of you at one time or another. Like you're all very like non-ego guys, or at least from what I met. I mean, you're one of my favorite people on planet Earth. But like Hubie, hung out with
Your
Hubie,
favorite
just
guys
like
doesn't even have your number.
yeah, that's true. But he keeps to himself, man. He lives
I
in a
love
different
you, Hoop.
state. Yeah. But like Hubie, a couple times I hung out with him, just like normal people. And this is like when they're coming in from Hubie's in from Illinois or Pittsburgh, wherever he was at the time, just like normal
Yeah.
people.
It was a great
Yeah.
great group. It really was. It was-
Shrive, he was at the basement one time, couldn't fit, had to duck. My baby could not fit, had to duck the whole time.
Yeah.
Shrive's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Oh man, I think that's a testament to that West Side kind of community. When you come in and you're around people that know you and care about you, you know. I don't remember when we met, Hooper. I'm still trying to remember, but
No, I met your
remember
brother
the first
before I
time
met
we
you.
I probably kissed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You definitely did.
Yeah. I met your brother before you. Actually, your brother was one of the first West Siders that I didn't
What?
go to, like outside of Brian and Cheese. It was one of the first ones I met. Yeah.
Who's Cheese?
We're
Lindbergh.
partying over at the Scottish Inn.
Yep, at the Scottish Inn. Yep.
The Scottish Inn.
Yep.
I don't
That's
even,
exactly where I met him.
I don't even want to know.
No.
Story for another day.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh man, memories, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good memories, buddy.
Yeah. Now we're old.
Well,
It is what it is.
You're going, man. I gotta cook dinner tonight.
All right, bud.
But hey, it was good catching up with you guys.
Thanks
Absolutely.
for calling in, man.
Good talking.
Hey, stay positive.
Yeah, don't get a sunburn, man. Take it easy in that heat.
Make sure you stay
I went
hydrated.
hiking yesterday.
You went
I went
hiking?
hiking yesterday. Yeah, right. I get to the trail.
Yeah.
I thought it was just 3 miles, right? But I get up there like 6 hours later. I'm like, oh my god. I finished though, but I am sunburned. You know,
Yikes.
one of the few half black people that'll get sunburned.
Well, you're talking
That's-
to another one, but
That's why.
That's why I
talking to
said
another one.
That's why I said Tanner is just like you in every way, shape, and form. Although he's never asked me
think
for
I-
makeup.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
There's still possibilities are endless.
What the hell's going on here?
So where are you in Arizona?
All right, guys.
Where are you at in Arizona?
I'm right in Phoenix.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
take a
when
trip
I
down,
moved here,
visit.
I moved to Gilbert. I was in Gilbert for a couple of years, and now I'm like right downtown Phoenix.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Well, enjoy
It's beautiful.
the Phoenix heat.
Enjoy your dinner.
I'm still waiting for Rebar to come. He's told me he was gonna come out and visit me.
Yeah.
He'll take the RV down.
Yeah. He's not coaching now, so he might.
I haven't heard from him. How did that all unfold? What happened with that?
He just resigned after Zach graduated last year. Zach went out to Cal PA to play.
Is he playing ball? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to. He obviously missed this year because of COVID and
and
stuff,
whatnot.
but so he
Crazy.
he wanted to make
Are you
sure.
guys back to full activities or what?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. You know,
Still
we're
at a
getting-
certain capacity with
Yeah.
certain things.
They're able to play a little bit. So
Oh man.
yeah.
Did you ever hire a strength and conditioning coach?
Let's not talk about it here. Let's not talk about it.
It used
all
to be
right?
Hooper, actually.
No, it wasn't me.
You coach with Ross Donato?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross.
Oh, he's still around? I thought he left.
Yeah, no, he's still there.
Still around.
That's good. Good for him.
Yeah. So
How's
yeah.
everybody doing over there?
Doing all right. They're doing all right. You know, my Natalie got her license on Friday.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, it's been
my
Scary
goodness.
times, man. Scary times.
it's been a rough weekend.
Oh, man. I
Yeah,
can't only imagine, dude.
yeah. She's a junior. Madison's a freshman.
That's nuts, man. I remember the first time I met your daughters.
Uh-huh.
You brought them to practice or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
in
always.
the hills, and they were standing there laughing.
Yep.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Hey, Tommy Pickles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Up, man.
Just make sure
See
you
you,
expect
Bob.
a visitor, because once he tells Dave that you're wondering where he is, he'll be out next week.
Yeah.
Next train to
We'll
Clarksville.
see.
All right.
All right, guys.
All
See you,
bud.
Shawny.
Good night.
Be good, bub.
He's the best.
He is.
That's unfortunate. He'll never get to hear this. He doesn't have Facebook. He's just like,
No.
just like in the middle of
And
in
you
the
know
middle
what?
of Arizona. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
He don't care.
No,
you don't
no.
hear that
No,
often.
no.
You don't hear about a guy like, yeah, I don't have Facebook.
Right.
Like everybody has a Facebook, Twitter, and some type of social medias on your phone, and that's one of the few guys I've ever heard like he does. Like it honestly sounds like
nothing.
I could really care less if I have it or not.
Right.
Like it doesn't phase him.
Yeah. It's
That's pretty cool to hear.
It's amazing he's got a cell phone. Serious.
You think he's getting flip phone for sure, huh?
Probably.
He's
Yeah,
pulling a
probably.
Russell. He's
Yeah.
pulling a Russell.
Yeah.